What if you had an employee who could research for you, write your emails, summarize documents, and never take a day off? And what if that employee cost you absolutely nothing every month? That sounds like a fantasy, but it is exactly what I built on my laptop. In this video, I am going to show you what a free local AI agent can do, why it is different from using a normal chat window, and how 4 different professionals could use the same system in real work. No face cam needed. We are going straight into the agent. Most professionals I talk to are not short on ambition. They are short on time. Real estate agents manually search for market updates before client calls. Financial advisors copy news from 5 tabs into 1 client email. Data analysts repeat the same Monday report again and again. Wellness and beauty professionals stare at a blank page trying to write posts, follow-ups, and client education notes. ChatGPT helps, but it still feels like another tab. You pay for it, you copy and paste into it, and when the task needs your files or a repeatable workflow, you are still doing the glue work yourself. What I built is different. It is an AI agent with tools, context, and a job to do. For this video, the terminal output is a clean demo-style simulation, so you can see the workflow without watching loading screens. The important idea is simple. Instead of just asking a chatbot a question, you give the agent a task. The agent decides when it needs a tool, calls that tool, reads the result, and writes something useful back to you. Let me show you 4 examples. First, imagine you are a real estate agent. You need a quick market update before sending a note to buyers. I ask the agent, what is happening with mortgage rates this week, and draft a 1-paragraph market update for my clients. The agent calls a web search tool, reads a few current-style sources, and turns the research into plain English. The result is not a raw search page. It is a client-ready paragraph. Rates are still the key affordability story. Buyers should compare lenders carefully, and the agent can frame the update without sounding alarmist. This is the difference. The agent is not just answering. It is doing the research step and the writing step together. Now let us try something a financial advisor might do every Monday morning. I ask, search for the top 3 financial news stories and give me bullet points I can share with clients. In a normal workflow, that means opening news sites, checking market headlines, deciding what matters, and rewriting everything in a calm, client-friendly voice. Here, the agent produces a sample briefing structure, 1 point about market sentiment, 1 about interest rates, and 1 about company earnings or economic data. Notice the framing. It is not giving investment advice. It is preparing talking points with a reminder to verify final numbers against official sources. That saves time without replacing professional judgment. Here is one for data analysts. I have a CSV file on the computer with monthly revenue by product. I ask the agent to read the file and summarize the key numbers. This matters because I am not uploading the file into a website or pasting rows into a chat box. The agent uses a file tool, reads the local CSV, and summarizes the business story. In this demo data, Premium Facial has the highest yearly revenue, Wellness package grows strongly through the year, and November is one of the strongest months overall. Then the agent gives a practical recommendation. Focus next quarter on the strongest package and use the facial service as a reliable entry offer. And here is a wellness and beauty example. A client asks about retinol alternatives for sensitive skin. Instead of opening a dozen articles, I ask the agent to research bakuchiol and write a short explanation I can send to a client. The agent creates a client-friendly answer. Bakuchiol is a plant-derived ingredient often discussed as a gentler retinol alternative. It may support smoother-looking skin, but sensitive clients should patch test and introduce it slowly. The important part is the tone. It sounds educational, not hypey. For a solo business owner, that means less time stuck in content mode and more time actually working with clients. So what makes this different from a normal AI tool? First, it can run free on your laptop with an open-source model through Ollama. That means no monthly AI subscription is required for the basic setup. You install the model once, run the agent locally, and use it for repeatable professional workflows. There are trade-offs, of course. Local models can be slower than cloud models, and you still need to check important work. But for many everyday tasks, the value is huge: research drafts, summaries, file reading, first-pass reports, and client communication. Second, the agent has tools. That is the real shift. A chatbot can talk. An agent can search, read files, write files, list folders, and run simple scripts when you give it permission. Third, the agent remembers the professional context you set for it. A real estate assistant behaves differently from a data analyst assistant. A wellness content assistant sounds different from a financial research assistant. You set that context once, and every task starts from a better place. That is why I call it an AI employee. Not because it replaces a person, but because it can own a repeatable set of tasks. I built a full course showing how to set this up step by step, with no coding experience required. The course has 4 tracks. Real estate agents learn market briefings, client follow-ups, and neighborhood research. Financial advisors learn news summaries, client updates, and research workflows. Data analysts learn CSV summaries, Python-powered reports, and recurring analysis tasks. Wellness and beauty professionals learn content planning, ingredient research, and client education workflows. Each track is built around practical work you can use from day one. The full course link is in the description. If you want to start with the free setup tutorial first, that is also in the description. Watch that video, install Ollama, run your first local model, and then come back when you are ready to build the actual agent with tools. If this was useful, subscribe. I post practical AI systems for professionals, not theory, not hype, just tools you can actually use. Build your own free AI employee. Start with the setup tutorial, then choose the track that matches your work.